Starting off my morning with this pot, and then we're gonna move to this pot because it is Saints game day and we're gonna make gumbo. First, we got our little potato salad that I already boiled. 3 pounds of potatoes, 5 eggs, I think, and 1 diced up yellow onion. And we don't measure this. I'm just gonna put it in the blue plate. A little bit of mustard. I'm gonna use about 1/2 of a jar of this dill relish. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna be mashing down these potatoes because I broke my potato masher. So we're gonna do this with a spoon. A little bit more mayo. When you got a bunch of friends that make seasoning, y'all, it's so hard to figure out which one you want to use, especially when they all delicious. I was about to put this, I want to use house seafood boil in here so bad, but my mama's coming and that one got a kick to it. My mama don't like kick, so I'm gonna go with Bayou Craze Joni seasoning for this. I tasted it. Seems like the right little combination that maybe won't hurt my mama's tongue. She's sensitive, y'all. Trust me. Oh yeah. Yep. That's good. Now it's ready to go for the gumbo. I'm gonna just use what I got today. I got 1 pound of Amanda green onion sausage and some Savoy's andouille, the chicken one. Got our 2 pounds of sausage in a bowl on the side. Okay, so I got all these little chicken tenderloins. Usually I would use chicken thighs when making a gumbo, but this is what I had in my refrigerator. And it was $7 for almost 3 pounds as opposed to like $14. So that's what we did today. And Amber Nicole taught me a little trick on one of her videos and we are about to see if it works. Apparently, you get that little piece of, I don't know what you want to call that, the tendon or whatever, and you hold this with a paper towel, stick your fork right underneath it, and just, okay, that worked ridiculously well. If y'all not following Amber Nicole, Cooking with Amber Nicole, do yourself a favor and go follow her. That was genius. I don't think I've ever been more impressed with how well that a hack worked than I am right now, because that is just totally insane to me. So that took me all of 3 minutes. Another time saver, because this is about the time that I would start chopping a ton of vegetables, and I mean a ton. This is Rusty's Competition Trinity Blend. Chopped onions, minced garlic, green onion, bell pepper, parsley, celery. Like I cracked the edge of the package. You can smell it is so strong. Normally I would be chopping vegetables for another hour, but I'm gonna use about half of this pack. He has them on sale on his Facebook page or website. I'll link that in here somewhere. This is gonna save me a lot of time because the game is in 2 hours. We got this big Magnolite. It's like a soup pot. I'm gonna put my sausage in there and get the sausage going first because I want to render the fat and use the fat from the sausage to brown the chicken in just a second. I did put a little bit of olive oil in there right before I threw the sausage in, just so it didn't stick right at the beginning. Remove all of the sausage and then we're gonna put in the chicken. I'm gonna deglaze the bottom with a little bit of wine. Drop in all the chicken. Oh, well that worked out. Harley, look at Mimi. Eat your cereal? You eating cereal? Good morning. You dancing? He's waiting for you to dance. KP's Special Blend seasoning on it. That's another one of my good friends. Y'all need to go follow Cooking with KP, and her seasoning is awesome. Normally I would season the chicken beforehand, but I got tied up doing 50 things, so it's good like this. All right, we got all that chicken pretty much cooked. We're gonna put it on the side with the sausage. Then we're gonna make a roux. Drop in a cup of oil and let that get warm. Well, not warm, you gotta let it get hot. I got just over a cup of flour, and we gotta start stirring, and we can't stop. Someone told me, I don't know if it's gonna work or not, first time I ever tried it, to put your gumbo filet, which is sassafras, down in the roux while you're cooking it. and it makes a big difference. So I'll let y'all know. You really can smell the sassafras, which I do like. Rou's looking good. All right, y'all. It's been about 25 minutes. But my hand is going numb, which is a problem I have when I stir this for a long time. So, well, when Brad's not here, because when Brad is here, he does all the roux stirring. Or I make mine in the oven usually. I do have a YouTube video on how to make it in the oven, which is what I should have done, but I didn't. Normally, I would make it darker than this. When it's a seafood gumbo, you need to make it really dark, and this is not. So I'm about to just go with it because I can't. My hand's literally going numb. I've never tried this before, but I've got this chicken bouillon and water because I didn't have chicken stock. I didn't make my own because, as you can see, I used the cheap chicken that was on sale. So you can still make a delicious gumbo even with, you know, not making your own stock and all that. This is about 6 cups of water. We're just gonna blend the roux together with it. Get it real smooth. I don't really usually measure anything, so it's hard for me to tell anybody what to do, but I went ahead and put another 6 cups of water in that thing I had the bouillon water in. Sprinkle a little bit more KP's seasoning in there. We're gonna put in Rusty's Competition Trinity blend. It's dehydrated. I think I'm gonna use about half of that, and that's gonna rehydrate it. Put it in the water, obviously. That looks like plenty. Oh, that smells good. Now we're gonna put all our meat down into here. Come to a little boil. Put it all back in, and I'm gonna cover it and just let it simmer. Put all the meat in, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do with the okra to get all the slime out. I'll get my rice cooked. Potato salad's ready already. And kickoff is at noon. There's literally nothing better than waking up to temperatures. It felt like it was 60 degrees. And then cooking a gumbo and then a football game. So I'm happy today. Cut the fire down now that it's boiling like that. And we're gonna put the lid on it and simmer it on low for an hour. Next thing I'm gonna do, y'all, is take all my okra. It's still a little frozen, that's fine. This is okra from my garden, from Brad's dad's garden. Turn on the fire on medium. I'll put a little splash of, usually I use regular vinegar, but this is apple cider vinegar. Doesn't really matter, you're not gonna taste the vinegar. Put some salt in it, and we're just gonna cook that in this skillet for about 30 minutes, and it's gonna get rid of all of the slime. As you cook this, when you stir it, you're gonna be able to see if it still has slime coming off of it or not. Like right now, it's only been going a few minutes. You can still see the slime on it. I'll keep on going. So we got all the slime off of the okra. Now, I'll add it into the gumbo. And let that simmer low for another 30 minutes. With just your roux and filet and the okra, plenty thick enough. Gotta let all that steam off my rice. Look at that, y'all. That is, oh my God. You gotta get it all together, like that. This might be the best gumbo I've ever made. The flavors in it. I didn't use nothing but KP's and Rusty's Trinity, the dried Trinity. Impressed, and really can't wait for my parents to get here and eat this. They're gonna be impressed too. It's delicious. Sauce bon, y'all.